Hello and welcome to this week's technology tip. For this week's tip, I want to share with you three great places that you can go to get free digital ebooks. The first place I'd like to show you is called Project Gutenberg. To get to Project Gutenberg, go to gutenberg.org and that will take you to the website. And once you're on the website, it's going to look like this. And you'll see here, Project Gutenberg offers up over 42,000 free ebooks. Now, how can they offer free books? Well, a lot of these are books that no longer fall under the copyright laws. So a lot of them are the classic literature and things like that. So they actually range all the way from books for little kids all the way up to books for adults. So when you get to the site, the main page here has some really good information kind of about the project. It even has some information on here about how you can volunteer to help proofread some of these books before they go up. What I like to do is I like to go over here where it says book categories. And this will allow you to take a look at how they have organized the different books. And I'm just going to click on children's bookshelf. And again, it will break it down into even further categories. So I'm going to go children's anthologies. And here it has the series of the books here. I could either click on the link here, or I could go down and take a look at some of these down here. And I'm going to just click on Fairy Tales Every Child Should Know. Now the nice thing about this is it gives you a whole bunch of different options available for how you want to download it. Do you want to download it for a Kindle device? Do you want to download it for an Apple mobile device? Do you just want to view it as a web page? So you have a lot of different options. All you have to do is click on those and it'll give you access to it. If you click on here, here's the bibliographic record. So it has all that information so you could cite your sources properly if you need to for a project or a presentation. And it also will give you a QR code that you can use if you have a mobile device and you want to put this up on the screen for the kids to access it. They could just scan that and it will take them directly to the website. So that's Project Gutenberg. The next one I'd like to show you is called Lit2Go. Now, Lit2Go doesn't quite have as many resources as Project Gutenberg. It's going to have a lot of the same ones, though. But Lit2Go is designed more for education in mind, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Just taking a look, when you go to their website, it is etc.usf.edu/lit2go. And when you get here to the website, nice, simple, easy to use interface. They do have a couple of books listed down here at the bottom. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge is one of my favorites. Taking a look here, you could go by authors, by books, by genres, collections, or readability. I'm going to select readability. And you'll see that it is organized here using the Flesch-Kincaid grade levels. And it goes up K through 12. So say I'm looking for a book that would be appropriate for a second grader, I could click on that. And it'll give me some choices here. I'm going to just select The Hare and the Hedgehog by the Grimm Brothers. And when I click on that, it's going to give me some of the publishing information here. And it's going to go down here, and this is what I like. It has downloads. You could download it as a PDF. So it doesn't quite offer as much of the variety that you were able to with Project Gutenberg, but one of the nice pluses here is that it does have audio. And you could click on the audio down here.
The Child's World Third Reader by Grimm.
So they have a nice audio, and that audio can be downloaded separately. Then they also have another area here for student activity, where you click on that student activity, and it's either going to open up a separate website, or it'll show you a PDF. And this one here looks like this has a graphic organizer for comparing and contrasting. So Lit2Go has a lot of teacher resources built into it so that you can use it directly with a lesson. The third resource I'd like to share with you is in iTunes. Now, iTunes should be on all of your work computers. So I'm just going to launch iTunes here. Oh, look, Justin Bieber's new album's out. I think John Brocker was talking about he wanted to pick that up, one of his favorite artists. So taking a look here, once you get into iTunes, I want to go to the iTunes bookstore by clicking up here where it says books. And this has actually a lot of new books that you could buy. These aren't free. But if I go over here under the categories, there's a section that says free books. And you can scroll through and take a look. Now, some of these are just sample passages, a couple chapters for some of the books, which are nice. You could preview it before you buy it if that's the case. Or it will actually have some of the classical books that you can take a look at. So I'm going to scroll down here. We have fiction and literature. So if you woke up this morning and said, man, it's been a long time since I read The Scarlet Letter, you're in luck. So I click on The Scarlet Letter. It'll take me to a page. I can get a sample of it, or I can download the entire book, and it's free. You'll need an iTunes account to do that. So hopefully with these three resources here, you have some tools that you can use with your students, or you can get them for your own reading pleasure. So enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions.